Hello, welcome back to episode 4 of Gilganos playing Dawntrail. Last time we went to Urkopacha and we got to know Torbli and Mablu, I think was her name, right? And we managed that, Wuklamat actually overcome her fear of alpacas by, chasing one for a day, I guess. We didn't really saw it was off screen, right? So and then, catching it and, mounting it and riding it back to Tobli, which was the elector in Akupacha. Akupacha? Ukopacha? Ukopacha. And there we got our second gemstone to our tablets for the Rite of Succession, right? So we're in good spirits, actually, right now. We also traded a lot over there. Well, actually, we just followed a series of quests. Unfortunately, we couldn't really do a lot of things. Although, I think there was a few actually dialogue options that we were able to choose from. I don't really know if they changed anything from the outcome. Probably not. But it was interesting as well. So we traded from we were given a basket of alpaca wool at the beginning, and which was worth, like, I think, what was it? 100 pil, which is like 10,000 gil, I think, right? Traded it for the saddle in the end, with various steps in between, which was worth, I think it was 10,000 pel, which is a million gil. So that's quite, quite the stonks rising, I would say. So yeah, let's see where our travels will lead us today, right? Alright, so we have done both the introductory quest lines, which means... Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on the music. Well, whatever. Sorry for that. Yeah, we have done both the introductory quest lines, so let's see what is going to be next. I hope that we're going to be introduced to the other Scions, because we know they're here. We know they have helped Kona, right? So please, show them to us, because that would be fun. I wonder what their reasoning is for helping Kona and not telling us, especially. Because it's fun being in a contest with them, so that's nice. Wuklamat is eager to attempt the next feat. Also, we're kind of due for a single player duty, I would say. That's been in the previous expansions when the first one would drop, right? We've now won keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. Well, so far, I think we're on a good path. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Galul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. You know, the interesting thing about this is, even once we did all the feats, or likewise, even if any of the other contestants would do all the feats before us, right? They would still need to find the City of Golds at the end. Which I'm not sure if it's gonna be, inherently easy. Once you've traced all the steps, you're gonna find it, naturally, or if it's actually another huge feat in the end to find the City of Gold, right? So I'm very curious as to how this all is gonna play out. Then let's visit the Giants next. Like Kryl said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. I don't think we're going to the Giants next, though, because I do know that the level the level 91 dungeon is the one on the river, right? And I just know that it starts on the river with the boat, which I assume is gonna be the third area here, or lead us to the third area here. Maybe, probably, I don't even know, of course. And then, of course, in the Land of the Giants, we will fight the what's it called? Garibamandra, I don't know. The bird thing, the bird primal, which is probably going to be in level 93 if they, stick to what they've done before, which they've always done. There was always a level X3 trial, and then first it was, I think, at an X7 trial, and then in Shadowbringers they changed it up to be an X9 trial, second, right? And then a max level trial as a third one. So I'm assuming we are only going to go to visit the Giants on level 93, which we're far away from. I think the quest's level just ticked over to 91. So that dungeon should be coming in soon. Then I'm assuming we're gonna go to another area first before we actually go to the Giants, where we will be with level 93. The home of the Yakui is is in the upper reaches of Urkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way round, through Kozamauka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Well, or we just go on our... be on our way there and, you know, like go to another area first, I guess. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I can see where this is going, you know, she's just gonna befriend like all the peoples, all the clans anyways, right? Which probably none of the other contestants are gonna do because they just focused on, you know, like solving the puzzles they are presented with instead of speaking with the people, gaining the trust and the love of the people, right? I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Oof. Yeah, the storm, right? The flight of we wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? We take the river raft. There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Ooh, finally. I want to unlock the crafting so bad. Come on, I want to just wind out for the day and do some crafting and then continue on tomorrow. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets to our destination? Of course, who do you take me for? You know where this is leading, Vuklamat. This is gonna be a boat ride. You sure you want to do a boat ride? Well, then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. By the way, why does he have an accent and she doesn't? So they're from the same place, right? Well, he's from Shaktural, she's from Wuktural. But still. But does she have an accent? She doesn't have the same accent as Erenville does, right? Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. And meet some science on the way, perchance? They must be somewhere. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. It reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachumeki Meki, and a good person to know. Want to come along? Yes, please, finally. That's the only reason I started this episode today. I'm probably just gonna do this. Well, I'm probably gonna unlock the dungeon. And then I'm gonna finish for today and continue tomorrow. But it will all be one video, don't worry. Let's go then. Ready? The markets of Wachumeki Meki are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bevy. I love these spicy tacos. I still couldn't taste them. This is On Tea's Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely Tea Soul. If you're after the best tacos in Tuliolal, this place sits at the top with Shpalyavtie. You say that, third promise, but you only ever eat old Brug Evu's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, T-Soul, it's been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. We could do that right now. Come on down to Auntie's Tacos. Auntie's Tacos? We've got a wide range of options, from healthy to hearty, plus a variety of salsas to choose from. This is our flagship location, by the way, or at least it will be when I get around to opening a second branch. Yay. Fortunately, we cannot buy any tacos right now. Ropley. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine evening? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? We stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question. This child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Oh, that's okay. Sorry, I only know my time measurement in shakes of a rabbit's tail, not an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Yumi, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought her here to meet you, actually. thought she might have reason to visit Wachumeki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Yomi. Pleasure is all mine. Hi. We're going to have a lot of fun together. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. Ah, this one. We've met them at the boat, right? On the boat. I've seen that man somewhere before. Don't remember the name though. Why would I? What was his name? Or her name? His. Yeah, the game is gonna tell me. That's the one from the boat. Jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember, I spoke with him too. Oh yeah, Fonfontaine. Fonfontaine. Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. You with it then, why are you here? That is to say... Bye. Was he looking for work? Oh, okay. And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I talked to him on the boat. He was looking for work, because it went badly back in Eosia. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know it by link pearl if you find him first. Of course he's here. He wants some tacos as well. Give me tacos. Taco, taco, taco. Burrito, burrito. Just tacos today. Meat on a stick. No tacos for them. Hello. I thought he for sure would be down here, but I guess not. Did he go into the sea? For a midnight swim? The heck, where is he? Ah, maybe up there. Oh no, never mind. You were conversing with Master Ropley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship? You found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourselves with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. Well, that's harsh to say, but true, I guess. You are too kind, so be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Uldar, Thames Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence, crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer, to stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then, you offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament? Or feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniable superior peers? Yes, she does. Oh, yes, she does. Well, when you put it that way, I don't need flashbacks to realize that. Not me. I am Wuklamat, third promise of Tuliolal. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. And what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Not really in this game, I wouldn't say. You can't measure your worth by the success of others, although everybody does. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great as a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. You never give up, I guess. What is truly important? Understand the difference between a master and an amateur is that a master has failed way more times? Absolutely true. Oh, sorry, Yomi. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fonfontaine is giving himself another chance. For All Turali, Wuklamat wonders how Fonfontaine is getting on. I can't help but wonder if Fonfontaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Ropley. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry, I found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fonfontaine and I am a goldsmith from Uldar in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachumekimiki. If you will have me, I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. But that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Why do they have such big eyes? Oh, that's better. Consider yourself hired. Wachumekimiki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know whether I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had the moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Oh, she's gonna like to hear that. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of Wachumekimiki artisan. Oh ho! It's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fonfontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head to the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Erenville waiting. Can I now do the... No? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on, I want to do my crafter thingies. Really? Always a happy day to add new artisans to the ranks. Do let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Yes, I wanna freaking... Come on, please. And okay. Guess it's dungeon first then. All the waiting was making me hungry, so I tried a taco from both Spaljav Tie and Orntees. I think I prefer teas or spicier flavors. I went to re-examine the Tuliolal Saga. Should we continue at pace, we shall soon come face to face, or rather face to knee, with those enormous Yokhui. I am told some of them tower over even the hulking Galul Jaja. I wandered through the Bayside markets and found earrings almost identical to mine. They indeed seem to be common travel charm, just as Mobley described. I wonder what Evanville's alternate means of travel is. A boat! Did you still not figure it out? Wow, you are dumb as a block of wood. But lovely. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Boat. Boat, madam. Look there. That is my big plan. What is that? Looks like a sea lion whale. It's a punuti. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpacas, now punutis. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. But did it have to be my old nemesis, another boat? Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamaoka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Tural now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Kona! Are you finally gonna introduce us to your helpful friends? Lamati! Traveling up the river, I presume? Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. First of all, finally he's gonna reveal it. First of all, he's not alone. Second of all, he's probably got more than 2 already. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been, well, not that long. Ah! Ankret, Oriange! And this is not voiced, oh my god. What are you doing here? Not Yashtola though. Interesting. Ah, when does she come into play? Escorting a promise, the same as you. And Gra, of course. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. Ah, so they're not Studium friends, too bad. That would have been fun. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Which doesn't apply to Thancred though. Thus, Thancred and I received the summons, well, you both together, kind of. Fitted, but he can't do anything with arcane arts anymore, right? And you're not really fit for survival, you can't even swim, but okay. But together they are the perfect candidate for this, right? That's why they're both here, I guess. They complement each other very well. My own start is concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tuliolal spans an entire continent. I'm sure there's a lot of different beautiful women to pick up here. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Really? Really? You have that much, that high of a cause? Wow. You changed, Tancred. You changed. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is a place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianger at times, but it's surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kona and Vuklamat are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does that mean resolve to defeat all his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. You know, as long as one of us wins, everything's fine, right? Smile. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. The young ones versus the more experienced ones, right? And we won't disappoint you. Really, you'll be fighting against me? Really? You wanna do that? Well, okay, that's gonna be fun, I guess. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel in water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility to retreat. I like him. I really like him. I like him much more as a leader figure than Vuklamat, I'm sorry. Although I have to say, of course, as I said, he's really the scholarly type. He's like laser focused on the solution, right? She does all the other things. It's like what Tancred and Urianger, you know, like you need both of them. She would complement him so well, and he would complement her so well. So let's just both sit on the throne. I'm pretty sure the throne is big enough for both of you, right? Because you know, like Galul Jaja is a Galul Jaja is a big Mamulja person, right? So I'm pretty sure you can both sit on the throne. It's true that I can't stand boats. I bet you, Sarulja, right? I bet you Sarulja is gonna swim up the river. He's not gonna be like, I don't need the boat. And there he goes. And probably Bakul Jaja is probably gonna be, you know, like hanging on the underside of our boat and be like, but I trust the route Arenville has chosen for us. That's why he belongs to your entourage. Leave the handling of the Punuti to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. Dungeon time. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Arenville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Kryl will stand on guard with Yomi. Yay. Paint me a picture. Paint me like your French... No, wait. I keep Arenville company then. With my blade I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's here too. Right. I almost forgot. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. What's it gonna be called? The river, what is the name of the river again? Ah, see? I knew it. He's gonna be underneath our boat. I'm telling you right now. Let the hunt begin. Ihuykatumu. Now accessible. Great name. Rolls really lightly off the tongue. What? Why is my portrait... What? I never changed my portrait since I've come here. Why doesn't it work anymore? Well, that's not us. Or I guess they're hunting us. Oh, we are hunting them. Interesting. Why does he say that the hunt begins when they are in front of us? I mean, they're probably gonna send monsters at us, but still, that's kind of weird. It's pretty cool, though. Why can't we just be on the deck and, you know, like, enjoy ourselves? Why did my portrait revert? What the heck? I didn't change anything about my gear. I think I, like, extracted some material and that's it. Speaking of which. I hate it so much. Why? I don't get it. Why do the portraits need to match your gear? Why? It doesn't matter. Why? I don't get it. Why can't you just have portraits that... just stay like this? Why would I want to change it? If I want to change it and look like other gear, then I could just equip other gear and then edit the portrait. Why does it have to match the glamour I'm wearing? It makes no sense. No, whatever. Alright, let's go, Buklamot. It was a boat like I was ahead. Could it be Sorolcha or, oh gods, is it Bakul Jaja? Forget who else is on the river right now. We have company. Don't we also get a... Now that I think about it, I think we should also be getting a AoE version of the... of Mark, right? Of Dokumori. I don't even know if I already have that. Because if yes, I forgot to put it on the... key bindings.
Try this!
Try this! Doing good there, Kryle. Keep up. Dang, I always forget that I have the kunai now, right? I need to armor crush. Alice is gonna handle that. It's so weird that we have to Huton now at the beginning. Because, you know, usually I would be doing Doton at the beginning of the fight, right? But now you do Huton, and then it's like, oh yeah, just go on with it, and then it's like, wait, I still need to put down Doton, I guess. To have maximum AoE deeps. I like the music. Upbeat, but also pumping you up at the same time. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Waiting for some rain it seems. Suddenly. That is Bakul Jaja ahead of us. Be waiting for anything. Oh my god. Hello? Oh no, they're just slower. Slowing down. I thought they would be ramming us. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. A gift, courtesy of the blessed siblings. Scheming bastard. It's a Vibra. Hey, we read about those in the Shaldayan library, right? Aha. Ihuykatumu Vibra. Or Wyver. Probably Wyver. I still don't exactly know. Wyver or Wyver. Maybe Wyver. Wyver sounds kinda correct, right? Alright, you got any more pets there? Why don't you jump over? I wanna fight you. Ah, this is not going to plan. We'll just have to improvise. Oh, is he killing our poor little pulling animal? Oh no, just a harness. Okay. Great of a fair fight. See you upriver. You make it if you make it that far. And suddenly they're much faster again. They have a turbo down there, I guess. Crippling our boat was a cowardly move. Well, what did you expect from him? Come on. Aaron will be losing speed. I can't command the Punuti. Like this. The harness is broken. I'm sorry. We have to pull over to the bank. Also, I mean, we're not in a hurry. We have time. We won't be going anywhere until we make repairs. Okay, see you later then, I guess. See if there's a route over land. We'll try to catch up to you later. Hello. You can just... Okay, hover like that. Interesting. Oh, that's a boss. Okay. That's the mother of all Punuti. It's huge. Actually, it's a... I would say that it's that much larger than the one we have, right? Boss theme for the first time. Come on. Okay. Dramatic. Ouch. Hydro wave. Take that and that. Resurface. Okay. Oh, come on, really? Okay. Pretty cool. Hydro wave. Again.
You'll not escape this.
Song of the Punuti. There's 2 small ones and 2 large ones. Oh, I guess it's just small and big AoEs. And now we fight them. Nice. Okay, quick one.
You'll not escape this.
And this. I like how he's saying this. Shore shaker. Meh. Try saying that 3 times in a row very quickly. Shore shaker, shore shaker, shore shaker, shore shaker. Oh yeah, I totally tanked that cheese buff willingly. Because I didn't want to move out of my Tenji Jin. And I also didn't want to move before I used my Tenji Jin. Oh, that went rather quickly. Interesting. Did it like improve the damage that the NPCs do? Maybe. This way. Also, I really couldn't focus on the on the music actually there. Maybe the next boss is gonna be a little less busy. Probably not. Ooh, this is cool. Wow. Whatever it is, the path leads onwards. Hello. Phew. Ba ba. Ba ba. Ba ba. I'd say they go down rather quickly compared to earlier expansions, you know, when you go in with the trusts into a dungeon. So that's good. I like that. That's not really the trusts, right? It's just quest NPCs, I guess. It's not really the trust system in place here. Dang, I could have just used Tenchi Jin. Put down the Doton. So wait a second, do I have a... Or do I get an AoE? I guess not. I thought I'd seen that, but obviously not. Oh, that's cool. There was no transition so far. I saw that correctly, right? There was no loading area so far. Oh, Kona. What strange happenstance? Have some misfortune befallen thy vessel? Oh, Bankrat. Apologies, friends. I seem to be taking blah blah blah. Bankrat! I'll have your head for this! I love this. This is so good. The time I got reincarnated as a level 92 flying. Ugh. Why are you pulling them out of my Doton? Come on, please. Vuklamat. Why? That was stupid. Probably gonna be another boss around the corner, right? And I just used my Bunshin. I learned the other day that Shinbun means newspaper. So is Bunshin just paper news? Probably not. It's kind of weird to see the Picto monster paintings, but not the effects they do, right? That's a little weird, but still funny. There really are no loading screens. Are you kidding me? Oh god, this is so good for immersion, I have to say, if that's actually true. If the dungeons don't have any loading zones anymore, oh my god, this is wow. And they still have all, you know, like the area changes. How does it even work, you know, with the ship, with the boat in the beginning? That's so cool. Shh. It's sleeping. Can we just walk past it? Maybe? No, okay. Uppercut. So, but either so or sow, but I guess it's so. Why did they go? Didn't really see all of them. Oh, I guess that works. Should be safe here, right? Yeah, okay. Invigorates the roots. Here? Okay. Sneeze. Oh, cute. Don't you run away from me. Spit. Ah, that's what Vuklamat doesn't like. AoEs? I cannot target them yet. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Less fun than I thought it would be. And sneezing on me again. You need some manners, girl. Or boy, I don't know. Limit break! I don't want to do another drowsy dance. There we go. Don't think I need any of these gear, but I can just trade it in for company. What are they called? Seals. Company seals, anyways. I mean, this is kind of a loading zone, right? But it's so much better than just a normal loading zone. Emerge somewhere upriver, let's press on. I wonder where Alice and Ironwood are. Oh, they're still down there, never mind. Hey, we're up here, hi! Can you make it work? Also, where would you be going? What the heck? I mean, the river literally doesn't continue there, huh? Where did Bakul Jaja go? What? I'm confused. I'm still not used to having AoE trick attack. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Oh, it's a big one. It's two big ones, actually. Come on, guys. Kaboom. Just realized Kuna's Bane doesn't have a back position, alright. Gods below, what was that? That was the boss of the area, of the dungeon. Hello. Mega Blaster.
Take that.
And that. You tell them, Kryle.
Back off!
Now suddenly they live longer than before. Interesting. Another one of those. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a fine pull if you can do all of these at once, right? All three. But I'm not sure if that works. Probably not. Probably need to stop at the previous ones, right? One, right? Ripper Claw. Alright, boss time. Oh. Hello. Om nom 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 nom. Apex Predator Apollyon. Come on, it's not... Ooh. Epic music. It's rude to interrupt someone's meal. Alrighty, let's do this. Wild beasts emerge to defend their territory. Oh, they attack him. Interesting. I win. Well, they tried attacking him, and now he's eating them, which is probably not a good thing. Nom 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 nom. Everything is food for this creature. Feeding on the beast has strengthened Apollyon's wing beasts. Wing beats. What does it mean? Well, I guess that's my answer. Would you please? Really? Come on. That was close. Levin Sickle. That sounds like lightning. Thunder 3. Sandworms burst from the ground, drawn by the vibrations above. Now what? Giant worms? They were burrowing beneath us. Again. One thing after another. I agree. Nom 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 nom. Scything forearms. Okay. What's with that? Oh god. Oh really? Come on! How will I know when it triggers? What the frick is going on with that thing? The heck? Stay away! That's annoying. Oh, dang. Didn't see you there. Sorry, Cryo. I know that was not a short joke. Why did my... Hello. Thank you. Razor Zephyr. Also limit break. Really? I don't like the wind whistle thingy. But apart from that, it was a cool one. Cool thing. I don't like the moving AoE thing, wind whistle. But apart from that, it was pretty cool. Yay! Yay, second chance points. Oh yeah, that reminds me I need to hand in my Wondrous Tales from last week. With my Viper. I hope Alice and Anvil are alright. Yeah, actually I hope so too. That's the biggest bug I've ever seen, and we smashed it. We squashed it like good developers. Well, Kono has gotten ahead of us now. I don't like the smirk on Tancred's face.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems.
Voice acted.
We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Yeah, but where to go with the boat? There was just waterfalls ahead, right? Hey, they fixed it themselves. Nice. We could have just stayed there and waited, I guess. Would have had the same result.
Everyone all right?
It's kind of weird. It looks like the rain is falling upwards. I was... Really? That was voiced and this isn't? Come on. I was worried we wouldn't catch up to you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yokhui in the search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region. Not voiced, but still auto advance. While I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide, are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. Why is this all in auto advance? I don't get it. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but this, it's almost too much close up. Yes, amazing. No, please let me off. I don't get why they want dialogue so fast. It's too fast to read out loud. It's. I've not seen a single streamer reading out loud, out loud. Ooh, the beautiful blue forest. The dialogues, and not getting, you know, like slammed by the speed of those. I don't get it. Why? Are you? Oh, you're not alright. I mean, they could have just added a second or whatever. But 3. I should be surprised if she was. Even without nausea, we all spent. I don't think there's an option to, like, you know, like choose how fast the text advance, right? Because it's been there for basically all of the Final Fantasies, but not for this one for some reason. There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Wuklamot? We can rest along the way too. Damn it all. However, still not unlocked the crafting quest yet. Give me the freaking crafting quest. I don't get it. Wasn't it like always instant that you could just go crafting? I want to do, like, you know, like the problem is I want to, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm tired. I don't really want to keep recording. I don't want to continue with the MSQ actually, but I want to kind of, you know, like wind down. I want to, like relax a little by doing some crafting. But I can't do anything else in MSQ right now. I can do some fating with my Viper or pick the monster, I guess. But oh, that's gonna be fun, right? Well, it doesn't have to be fun. I want to cool down a little. But so why do they not just unlock the crafting quests immediately? I don't get it. It makes no sense. That's never been like that, right? In Shadowbringers, you got it immediately when you were entered to Crystarium. You got immediately were sent to, what was her name, Kathleen. And then in Endwalker, I don't remember. Promise is meant to lead from the front, not mewl and moan like a sick kitten. I totally feel her. I hate getting motion sick from everything. I love riding roller coasters, for example, but I get sick from them. That's so stupid. Muklamat. Spider. Oh god, spider. Just a second. Oh, how I hate it when there's just suddenly a spider appearing and you peripheral vision on the wall right next to you. Oh. Ah. Alright, she's free to die in freedom now. Because I recently read an article that, you know, like if you pick up spiders in a glass and then, you know, like take them outside, right? Then most of them probably die anyways because they're not used to living outside. Which I don't know. I mean, they come from outside in, right? So they must have lived out there for at least a day before, right? So I don't know. Sounds weird, but yeah, whatever. It was a big one. I mean, for, you know, like for us here in Switzerland. I mean, not a big one, but it wasn't a small one. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well, but if I might say one thing, just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But Kryl, I need to be perfect for the people of Tuliolal. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. I agree. Because you can't be perfect, you can't know everything. Not everybody's Trump, right? You as well, Yomi? Well, not any of those people usually, but you know, there is usually 7 other people helping you forward through a lot of things. Well, actually, the science did do a certain level 87, 89 trial together with me, right? So actually them as well. I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Sure, I always know what's best. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Can I now please unlock my crafter quests? Come on. Oh, I guess not. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Oh god, that's gonna be fun. Come on, let's catch up to the others. Booby goes Skipper. Cryle! This seems a cozy spot for Wuklama to let her guard down. I know it can't be easy for her. The side of the region is so different from where the Hanu live, the striking colors of the vegetation alone. Yeah, exactly my thoughts. This place is called Many Fires. Many Fires. Okay. For the constant stream of peddlers and travelers who make camp here after climbing the stairs. Nice. I feel called out. Now that I've decided to share, I feel so nervous. I mean, what is there to share? We know that you're a failure. Sorry, I don't mean that. So it's like, we know that you haven't accomplished anything so far. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from a punishing river adventure. And let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire and there's meal preparation to be done. and firewood to be collected.
How does one become the adopted child of the Dawn
Gathered.
Servant?
Good point, actually.
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that
I didn't even know she was an
curiosity
orphan.
waned.
What?
Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
Did we know that? I mean, we probably did, but what? Why did I not know that? Well, I guess I never... I'm confused. Well, okay. She probably told us at or at the beginning, maybe? I don't know. Did she? I don't know. Wow.
So our situations were quite similar.
Well, she's not... Kryle isn't royalty, I guess.
Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died.
Exactly.
Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did, there's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihana. I hardly
Yeah, I
know
also
anything.
realized that, you know, like, you barely know anything, literally, wherever we go, even though it's right on your doorstep, right?
I've lived
Then again, she's not
such
that old.
a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people.
Actually, how old is she? Because, you know, she strikes me like, I don't know, around the 20s, maybe? Early 20s? Maybe even teen? Probably early 20s. I'm really bad at, you know, like, gauging people's ages too.
I don't
So
have a
I could be way
education.
off.
Or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado. Not fit to bear my title.
It's called imposter syndrome. I know that well. I know why she wants the throne. For many reasons, a myriad of reasons. I do absolutely
Don't
believe that she
compare
wants to keep
myself
the
to my
peace,
siblings, you mean?
but also to prove herself that she can do it, of course. They have different qualities.
I think I see what you're saying.
I think all your siblings should strive to, you know, like, complement each other and not to
My
be
reasons
better
for
in
joining the
than each
contest
other in
have
every
nothing to do with my brothers.
single kind of measurement, right?
It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses.
I'm gonna be
Step
interested in
by
seeing that. It's probably
step,
not gonna be very different,
I'll
right?
learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali.
That's the spirit of Azam. Right, Azema, Dawn. Right? Now she's on the trail of Dawn. Get to know the people. The peoples.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
And then what we do when we find the City of Gold, actually? We just hang
I
out there.
appreciate it,
That's probably
Wuklamart,
what's gonna happen.
but you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
I find it interesting how relaxed they are going on. Hi, Tiny. Camera is weird. It said relax. Still find it interesting how relaxed they go about everything. You know, when it is a race, right? In the end, so... I mean, you know.
Thank you.
But again, what
Thank
else would
you
they be
all.
doing, right? We
I'm
need to
proud to call you my friends.
rest at sometimes, I guess. Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp. Oh, now it's getting interesting.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Really? They're just around the corner? Oh, come on.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
What about you? How do they hear us but we don't hear them?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Oh come on, they were waiting for an opportunity like this, right? Measure themselves against us, the young ones.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye, but we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Does Thancred have the same voice actor? I mean, probably
has
yes.
herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates. The head of the students of Bardessian.
But it sounds, I don't know, a little rougher, I would say.
And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us.
Quite heavily, I would say.
Not that I have any intention of bowing out.
No, we're gonna win together, don't worry.
Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity.
Orianja's choke it looks so heavy actually now that it looks like proper metal.
And I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think,
Oh, stop it!
refine that approach.
Please, hear, feel, think. I thought we were done with hearing and feeling and thinking.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawnservant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
Ah, exactly what I said.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
What are you getting at?
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Getting at Bakul Jaja stealing the gemstones, I guess. You know, we could also do different feats and then put them together and win. Well, let one of us win, I guess. Meanwhile, with the first promise. Interesting. Now we even get to see what he's up to. Is that the Moblin village? Probably.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient sun? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawnservant.
I hate essays like that. You shouldn't surround yourself with people like that. As a leader. As a would-be leader. He's a leader. He's the leader of the army, basically, right?
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
Okay.
this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it.
Not sure what to make
Time
of that.
is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all.
The useless tool. The enigmatic maiden?
And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer. In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
He seems to have ulterior motives. Earlier with Bakul Jaja. Why didn't we get several cutscenes to play in sequence?
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all.
Another one. Interesting. I thought we... Oh no, it was earlier for him, right? He was in front of us.
I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliyollal after you take the throne?
Plans?
Now they're asking.
What
Interesting.
makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
Okay.
That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. Do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
Weakling, be gone.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has
Surprise.
spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Well, not much then. I mean, really? Why are you surprised about how he's going about that? Doesn't matter if Buklamat's scared of alpacas or gets sick on boats, it doesn't change who she is or what she means to her people. I have some small experience with the pressures of leadership, oh yes you do, and crumbling beneath its weight as you well know. If anything good can be said to have come of my failures, I hope it is my capacity to help others avoid similar mistakes. It is good to see Buklamat more sure of herself. I'm glad we could take a moment to talk things through. Buklamat seems much happier for it. Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, will be better, for myself and for my people. Leaking Workpot. Arunville is concerned about dangers on the road. The moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road we'll be taking is a favorite hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there'll be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Soralja and the Landscape been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. And up she goes again. But now we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Again and again I am struck by the majesty of the falls. It is difficult to comprehend the sheer volume of water this natural wonder produces. I felt eyes on us several times as we made our way here, though they soon seemed to lose interest. Bandits. The bandits' lair is said to be somewhere near here, but I'd prefer we avoid seeking out trouble. Muklamat probably isn't. Oh, I see. This is the river which feeds the waterfalls above Okanu. Yeah? Lovely. I love that. Beautiful area. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little farther ahead, and the opposite bank of Miakabek Zoma. Oh, that was pretty good. Miakabek Zoma. But let's remain vigilant all the same. I saw you there, little ether current hiding behind the tree. Ah, this area is gorgeous, man. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Holy crap. Wow. You. Not another claimant in sight. Does that mean we're ahead or behind? Even as Hanu culture is distinct from the Vanu, Moblin society has developed quite differently to that of their goblin cousins. Looks kind of the same to me, to be honest. Goodness me, it's like the entire village is made of pottery. So this is Earthenshire. This is it, the village where the lay of pots from the Tuliolal saga took place. Earthenshire, Idleshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? The settlements themselves couldn't be more different though. This shire appears custom built to resemble pots, while the other is a repurposed town. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and a retinue? That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. You're exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Ready Rock is the Elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Ready Rock would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Ugh. Brain cases. Many help hands for the pot zone were injured. This is no time for feats and metal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the pot zone? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide these pot thorns with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metal work in Tural. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best I can offer, I should have never left Wachumiki. You see, the pot zone desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold the side of the pot pact. The pot pact. Should all our pot zones leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. And let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village. And if it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. I could use a nap. What Yomi means to say is we'll all have. Oh, no, come on. I thought any of us could just sit around and watch. Well, I'm gonna take a nap for sure now. Actually, I'm gonna go sleep now. It's 5 AM soon. I was hoping it'd feel that way. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. We'll take every help hand we can get. Ready Rock Trust swears that once the pot zones have their perfect workshop again, we will commence this feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist help hand Rock. Sure, we're gonna do that. Tomorrow. The other 4 follow Ready Rock. There are other help hands in need of hand landing. Oh, gotta love their language. I really appreciate you pitching in. I really meant that with the nap, actually. Well, I guess in-game you would have just been sleeping beforehand. I mean, it's morning, basically. I meant what I said at the mini fires. There'll be no more feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. Didn't you just do that? When you said you could do it on your own, basically. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. Yeah, kinda. And how easy it is to convey me to doing so, right? And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Now let's find this Rock fellow and see what we can do for him. Alrighty, actually we can just finish the quest real quick, right? I think I found our help hand. First we'll solve this problem for the moblins, then we'll see about completing their feat. Rock can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The pot pact is broken and the pots are emptying. Okay. That's a sentence, I guess. You've come to aid Rock accepts your hand landing with joyous field smiles. If we can offer the pot zones that promise good living, we might save the day yet. Whatever you need. A Leaking Workpot. Alright, seems I still will not be able to do my crafting, but hey, whatever, we're gonna do that tomorrow, because this is how we're gonna end today's episode of Gilganos playing Dawntrail. I would say it's heating up, but it actually isn't. I mean, we had first dungeon, which was neat. I really like doing that with the NPCs though. I really like doing the first time you go in a dungeon, doing them with NPCs if you get the chance to do so. It's just such a different experience than doing with it, you know, like players. I'm gonna do all of them with NPCs for the first time anyways. If I remember correctly, Dev said that, you know, like the story would be like in 2 parts, right? The first part with like the contest going on, and the second part is probably when you're gonna find the City of Gold, which will be Solution 9, pretty sure. Well, probably. I'm not sure, but probably. Because Solution 9, we know, is the second city hub in the game, in the expansion, right? And so far, we've always been to the next city hub, like, earlier than the end of the expansion. So I would assume that it's not gonna be level 99 until we get to Solution 9 or whatever, right? And also, this is going to be another gemstone, right? And then we're going to have another one on level 93, I assume. This is going to make 4. So we have like 3 levels done. So I guess we're going to, at level 85, we're probably going to have all of the gemstones and then see what happens. Probably going to find the City of Gold, unlock the door, and then we'll find out what happens. Intrigued. So far, I've been stunned by how gorgeous everything is. Not only the graphics updates and the garments, the characters, but the areas are... I would say Urkopacha so far is a little... Well, it has a lot less beautiful flowers and stuff, of course, obviously. But it was still very well designed. I still love the verticality that they have there with all the terraces and stuff going on. And this area is just... Oh, it's so beautiful. I am stunned by what they crafted. And it feels so alive. It feels so alive with the pots and the lights around. So much more things, which they said that it can now do with the graphics updates, right? And it pays off so well. It feels so much more like a living world, and the port city is so beautiful. It feels like an actual port city, etc. I'm enjoying my time a lot so far. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to always GG, And I really hope to see you next time in episode 5. Until then, have a nice time. Bye.